Hello and welcome, Pauleh here. And this is episode 150. Now, I wanted to do something special, but the problem is I'm kind of running low on materials and ideas on what to do, because right now I'm just trying to get Miner's Haven done. However, I would like to do a quick tour around what I have, built so far, but we'll do that towards the end of the episode. Right now, though, I would like to move this over because, as you can see here, I mean, I did put this on the corner and it makes sense, but you go up, you sort of have to move this way, and it just didn't look right, so I'm thinking of having it straight. So what that's going to mean is I need to get rid of these. So we can put stairs there. But I mean, it should be alright. Now, I should have an axe somewhere. Yes, there we go. Lovely. Oh, and once this video is online, you'll be able to see the world save file in the description. You feel free to download it and mess about in this world. Although, to be honest, completely truthful, there's not actually much here. At least in my opinion. I think I did a lot more in my original world using the old the game version, but I don't know, things are turning out pretty nicely here. I'm trying to do a better job of what I build here, if that makes sense. I mean, back in the original Minecraft, I kind of started things and left them, or finished something in some area you'd never go visit again. I want to avoid doing that this time. So most things will serve some kind of purpose here, or if not, they'll look pretty damn good. At least that's the aim. So how am I going to do this? First of all, I need to get rid of that. Rid of that. I could leave that here, because that does look kind of cool. Let's take that off for the moment, stick it here. There we go. I mean, I know it doesn't look right, but I think it will work there. It's not gonna hurt anything. I do, however, need to sort of build this one side. We'll see. I need to do a little bit of tweaking there. So I was having a little think earlier on what to do this area. I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool if there was some sort of archway, like going over. Well, first of all, I was trying to work out how I could make some giant, like double doors, like perhaps where the door's like permanently left open, but you could see them there. I was figuring, well, if I'm going to do that, perhaps I could do it down here. But again, I'm not sure. I mean, I built this staircase, but it looks very out of place. So I need to do a bit more designing. Yes, I found that a chicken made its way down here. I'm not entirely sure how. When I was looking over the edge, it was trying to push me in. Bad chicken. See, I'm not 100% where I want to just work next, because I kind of want to go down there and do that glass floor, but also here. I would like to finish this. I'm pretty happy with how this little house turned out, though. It does look very nice. The balcony is a nice feature. I've got a few vines spread out here and there. Hopefully they'll work their way down. If they do, I might look at making a bit of this, adding a bit of grass down here. In fact, if I had water, like a pool of water and some grass, maybe a tree or two down here, and make this area sort of green, like it's overgrown because it's open to the elements. You know, that might look, that might work. Because the way I see it, Miner's Haven is going to be a big project. It's going to spread out all different directions. It's going to be multiple levels. I may even go back and do like something topside, but I don't know yet. But if that is the case, I'll tell you what I need. I want to move grass down here, but now I was just thinking, well, that's going to be kind of awkward because, you know, I'm going to have to make the whole dirt track going down just to, you know, get the grass to grow. But what I could do is, let me have a look. Now, I believe, I've only heard about this, I don't know how it works, but there's an enchantment called Silk Touch. I could be wrong, but as far as I know from what I've heard is that, oh, bloody hell, is that it'd be nice if Endermen were just friendly, because they always come into places where you don't really want them, so that might have been cool. But yeah, there's an enchantment called Silk Touch which will let you move blocks as they are, so you can move like a diamond block rather than breaking it. At least to my knowledge, that's how it works. And the same can be said with grass. You know, I could move some of these grass blocks down. To do that though, I need to enchant. I haven't really looked at enchanting yet. I mean, I haven't even touched it. I don't even know how it works. All I know is it's something to do with, I believe bookcases play a part, and I'm not sure what I need to make the enchantment table, but I think I'm going to go ahead and find me some reeds and get like a little reed farm going on there. There they are. Of course, inventory's full again. So what I'm wondering is, where do I make this reed farm? Iron down there. Where shall I do this reed farm? So, I'm not sure, because, I mean, I like my base here, but I was wondering if I should sort of start moving it towards Miner's Haven and doing everything there. Although, I consider my base somewhat central to everything, so at least if I build it there, you know, I can always come back. That sounds like a plan. Tempted to make it topside too, just because. Hey, a wolf. No bones. That sucks. I wonder if the wolves chase the cats. There's a couple more reeds. I'm just going to grab those and those over there. Ooh, lots of reeds actually. Yikes, didn't mean to do that. I'll leave that there. So I think what we're going to do is collect a few more. Then I'm going to head back to my area and work out some way of building this. Now I'm tempted to do it on the top side, you know, just like up top, because I mean there's a lot of space there with nothing going on, although perhaps building it down below might be better. You can place them in water now, which is kinda cool, but not for me. Anyway, bear with me. Okay, I haven't really made like a new farm or anything, but I sort of I cleared the shore a little bit here, just around this little pond, to place these reeds, and they'll grow, and then I can go ahead and harvest them. Now the reason why I'm doing it here and not making like trenches and filling them with water is because after further inspection, of this area. I'm thinking, well, like I said, this is my base. You know, this is where I'm gathering everything and storing everything. So why don't I go ahead and build like a proper farm out here for animals, or maybe just different pens, if that's the right word, so I can breed animals, you know, and you know the pigs there for food. So I'm thinking that's going to be. It's weird because I don't. The top side I don't want to mess up. You know, I don't want to have you know the trenches and such, like things that look out of place. I don't like that. I'm not sure why. It's just the way I am. I mean, although this looks like it's kind of reed heavy, but I rather do this and keep it somewhat natural rather than having, you know, trenches with reeds growing. Although I may change my opinion about that, but this is just for topside. If it was inside my base underground, that's fine. You know, no problem there. But anyway, not to worry. I'm going to wait for those to grow. I'm going to do a bit more research and find out what I need to make a enchantment table. I have no idea how it works, so it'll be fun finding out. I know there's some very useful things, and people have been asking me to try it out for a while now, so I'll get around to it. I don't know if it'll be this episode though, because I need to sort of get stuff ready for that. But yeah, I just had a quick look and found out that I need diamonds and obsidian and books. That's not a problem. I have diamonds, which is all I really need. Books are not really a problem to build. The only issue would be actually getting obsidian. Now, the key is to try and get that without making a mess of anything. Where is it I want to go? I believe it's up here at the back. Let's run a quick reconnoiter. Sun's going down. We'll have a quick kip here in a moment. I'm just wondering how to go about making a, because I don't want to just stick an enchanting table down just in the corner of a room. You know, I want the enchanting area to have a nice place. I'm sort of wondering if I should have like a tower on the top of this hill. I mean, if you've seen any of my last world, you know how I am with towers. But yeah, if I could make a tower to do all the enchanting. The only thing I'm not 100% sure on is sun's going down. Is I believe to increase the power of an enchantment, you have to have bookshelves around. Now, I don't really know what kind of shape the bookshelves have to be in, you know, the spacing and all that. So I don't want to do like a round tower that's going to affect that, because, you know, the higher it goes up, the smaller it's going to get. Then you suddenly find yourself, you can't be on the top floor because you can't get all of the bookshelves around. But I'm going to have to look into that. But we'll definitely look at doing some sort of tower. At least that area seems like a nice place. I've not done anything with it yet. I was wanting to build something on top, and this would be perfect. I've basically got to wait for the reeds to grow. I am going to build more houses and such, but that can wait for the moment. I think I'm going to give you a quick tour of my world. Well, there's not much here. Let me just quickly show you. That's what I like to do when I release a world download anyway. So somewhere over here is the lava pit. Now when I first started, I loaded up around this area somewhere, and then as we came over we saw the lava, and then we saw all the jungle catching on fire. Something just caught my eye. Is that a pumpkin? You know, I've never really explored over there, and that's something I really should do. In fact, I'm going to show you around this place here in a moment. But I just want to have a quick look and see how rocky it is over here. Because this was a cool looking area which I never really explored, which is kind of stupid of me. Wow, this place is actually really cool. That was stupid of me. I should have come here sooner. Just climb that hill and see what's on the other side. A lot of shadows are bugging up here. Very weird. There we go. Wow, this looks like a pre-made home. Okay, that is mighty weird. Oh well. God, it looks like a staircase begging to be climbed. So a quick gander over here and then I'll go back to the tour. Perhaps like, holy crap. Oh bugger. He just scared the hell out of me and now I looked at him. Where is he? If you're gonna start something, at least come fight. Gotta be careful, he does a lot of damage. I don't want to die out here. I got a few good hits on him. He got one on me and almost killed me. Yes, come on you. Oh, you... That's cheating. At least you can hear where he turns up. If he gets another shot on me. I think it's daylight, so he's not going to pursue me. If I look away, I might be okay, and he'll... No, he's not fussed unless I look at him, but I want to finish him off. Now, the problem is that he does a lot of damage. In fact, where'd he go? Getting kind of tired of Enderman just sort of coming in my area, and he can carry the blocks, why can't I? He's running away. Oh, he's messing with me, I think. There he is. Come down here. Okay, he's not looking. Strike. Bugger. 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 Stand still. There we go. We got a nice ender pearl. Sweet. God, that was a long fight. It's better when it's just creepers. You know what they're going to do. They're going to come up to you and just go boom. But Enderman, that's a different kettle of fish. Now I've lost a lot of valuable time here. It's going to go dark and I still haven't gotten over this hill. Just want to see what's up here. Because I still need to do a bloody tour. Huh. Move cow. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't know what it is. I want to say it looks like a quarry, but just because of all the exposed stone. Wow. That's kind of cool. That's a really cool island. It's like a tower or some sort. Oh no, I'm having ideas now. Bugger. So, if this was like a bay, um, you know, you had all like homes and whatnot and shops built into the side of the mountains going all the way around, then you have like a little docks there and so on. Hey, there's another island. That would be like a beacon, you know, you'd have a big fire on top, letting people know. Is that a skeleton in there? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, I do need to go back and do the tour, but I can do that in a moment. I'm onto something here. Things look interesting this way, so... Well, I'm gonna, you know, go over one of these hills and start kicking myself that I didn't come here sooner and not building here. Yeah, this area is pretty epic. I like it. I'm just gonna have a quick look around this side and then we'll head back because time's a wasting. Nice waterfall. Whoa. Now that is cool. This would have been an interesting place to sort of build at. What's over there? We got... Is it a jungle or a swamp? I believe it's a jungle. Well, no, actually, it looks like a swamp. If I get down, can I get back up? No, I can't, so I'm not going to. But it does look cool. We'll explore it properly another time. But right now, I need to get back and start this tour. Okay, starting the tour now. When I first loaded in, we found the lava pit here. This is probably where I'm going to sort of get all my obsidian from. But it was actually starting to catch fire to the jungle, so I had to quickly extinguish that. I believe that was episode 102, if anyone wants to go back. Cool, I'm just very, very hungry here. Touring's hard work. So let me get back to my home. In fact, let me get there and make it daylight because there are a few things I would like to show. Okay, so up here. Well, when I first started, I was trying to find, you know, like some cool little cave down in the jungle to make my home. In the end, I ended up finding this, although right now it's kind of balked due to a creeper. This was going to be like a sort of double opening door, and it was nicely hidden. It still is, so I really do dig that, and hopefully we'll be able to get it all working, restored to working order here soon. Yeah, nothing happens at the moment, but let me show you what we ended up doing instead. Over here, this is the entrance to my little home now. Now I wanted to make it look like a ruin, you know, as it's sort of in this jungle-ish area. I might end up bringing the jungle area out a bit more, so I can at least make some sort of access points up to that platform, and you know, have it sort of green. Because I mean, right now it looks cool with all the reeds and vines growing over and such. So in here, this was basically a tiny little cave when I first got here. I've expanded it since. You know, I've had it in the bedroom. We got our access point to the surface. I've still left the original grass in here. In fact, here is the entrance. I added a few flowers. It's all looking very pretty. I still wish this would work though. So, oh, and this is the train station. This is something I'm working on, where we're going to have trains going in various areas. This is Minus Haven, which you all know, but I'll show you that in a moment. We're just going to quickly climb down here. This is the wheat farm, and no Minecraft home is without the mine. That just goes down to bedrock, and not really much down there because I haven't really used it. So, yeah, I'm a slacker when it comes to mining. Now that's this out of the way. I would like to show you what I've been doing in the jungle. Now, first of all, I had a few ideas for the jungle, basically linking up all the trees with, like, well, I want to say rope bridges, but since you can't make rope bridges, you know, the next alternative. This was when upside down slabs were first added. So let me just climb up here. Gotta love vines. Okay, so as you can see, you know, a nice little way to cross over. Plan is to link them all up. However, where I decided to start this, there's not another single tall tree in sight that, you know, I could do a rope bridge. I'm gonna have to sort of build, you know, a tree here, you know, in this area, sort of fill in the gap. I could make a really long one, but I figured that may look a bit silly. Moving on, let's do this without breaking our legs too badly. Watch out below, kitty. Oh, that crunch didn't sound good. So, over here, the jungle continues on, and I believe it's in the centre of the jungle. There's this hill, and the trees carry on growing, so they're all elevated above everything else, which is really cool. Just got to be careful there's no skeletons lurking back here, as I've found some do. If it wasn't for the fact that nasty things could spawn down here, it's a really cool area. Now the next question is, how the bloody hell do I get back up? There we go. Feels like it's getting darker, but the sun's still out. So that's just me. Now, to get up here, we have to get on this tree. Now, somewhere there's an entrance, which is here. All I really wanted to do is have some sort of lookout platform, which is exactly what I've made. You can look around via on this tree, and as you see, we're in the centre of the jungle here. There are a couple of taller trees, but I like to think this one's the tallest. There we go, lovely. I still need to do more up here. I wanted to make it like a whole tree village, but not today, I think. But yeah, I haven't really explored the tiger over there. I'll have to do that, because there's another jungle behind it. But yeah, that's about it when it comes to everything outside of Miners Haven, because that's where I've spent most of my time. In fact, we'll head to Miners Haven now, so I can give you a proper tour for those that haven't seen it yet. So this is the way to Miners Haven. I built this track here. I really do like it. It gets elevated as soon as you hit this point when you're outside. I wanted to make it look like I think it does its job. I wanted it to look somewhat. I wanted it to stick out, I want to industrialise this area, I think is the word. Oh no, cow, don't stop me. Don't stop me now. Oh, bloody cow. No! You bloody cow. Okay, so my tour isn't going very well today, I must admit. I'm getting distracted, and now I have bovine sabotaging it. They must not want me to share the world. Too bad for them. So, let's just pretend we're on the track and we're in the car and we're going along. Really quick. Nothing else is jumping in the track to stop us. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. There we go down this bit. Oh, yes. Oh, sharp turn there. Oh. It's a bit bumpy down here. It's just the way it is. And there we go. Onto the flat. And into the train station. Well, that was a nice train ride. So, I've got 2. I hope I picked that up. I don't think I did. That's a lot of iron wasted if I didn't. I'll have to go back up there and have a look in a minute. So this is Miners Haven. In here, in the hole in the wall, I like to call it. I still haven't come up with a name. This is the tavern. This is the bouncer of the tavern. As you can see, you know, we've got the whole sort of area set out. We've got the chandelier up there. We've got the bar, the back rooms. I'm not really sure what that's meant to be. It's meant to be some sort of oven, but put a few knives on there. We've got the sink, little storage area there. And up here we have the owner's room. Looking very, very snazzy. I hear another Enderman. So, moving on. These are the homes I started work on. This is meant to be a shop. What kind of shop I do not know yet. I'm still working on it. Got this big area to fill here. Although it does connect up with this home. So I'm thinking, well, maybe whoever lives up here owns the shop as well. And this is a pretty big house. You know, it's got multi-levels and got a nice view of. It's got a nice view of everything. In fact, might make this my home. You can see the lava fountain. You can see down the stairs. You can see the canyon. We've got another door here. I'm going to make a little pathway there. And this is the canyon, the ravine, the green ravine once I'm finished. Hopefully I can get a lot of green down here. I want to see how those vines are doing, but it's a bit dark. Again, you try to go to sleep, you fall off it because you're not that far from the tavern, so you're probably always coming home drunk. So, there we go. The vines are making their way down. That is wonderful. What else is to show down here? Nothing else is finished that way, so there's no point going there. Oh my god, I thought that door moved then. I tell you what, I reckon this house is haunted because... Okay, I wish I never said that now. Alright, without the scary music on cue, I reckon that house is somewhat haunted because I'm always hearing like zombie and skeleton bone rattles and moans coming from it, and somewhat disturbing. Yet there's never anything in. I always think I can see something in the window, but there never is. This here is. This is another ravine canyon. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. It's one of the cooler ones I've seen, mostly because you know you've got your lava coming down and you've got your water coming down, and it just makes a really cool look. Basically, I mean, look at that pattern. So I've got plans for that, although I'm not sure how to go about it. I'll get to it eventually, just not yet. And that's about it for Miner's Haven. There's still a lot of work to be done. I feel like I haven't done much at all when I actually show you around. But it's been quite a few episodes of work being put into this area, into this little city. But we're getting there slowly. Yes, this track goes both ways. I'm very proud of that. Now the last thing I need to show you would be over at the village. The abandoned village. Okay, just a quick note for anyone that downloads this. There is a skeleton spawner here being turned into a grinder, so if you go down there you'll be able to get some gear. I haven't actually made a way into it. I was working on a tunnel, but I took the tunnel the wrong way, so it was kind of a wasted time, and I've sort of blocked it all up now, so you'll have to sort of dig your way down there. Then over here we have the abandoned village. Now it's kind of annoying, this village. When I found it, there was a whole bunch of villagers, but because I was there, I guess it spawned zombies one time and I wasn't able to protect them. Now they're all gone. I did not have any backed up, as it were, you know, locked in a room, forced to breed forever and ever and ever. So this village is now abandoned. Not to worry. Let me just show you around. We got our well here. Up here, these are the houses that were already here when I turned up. I made this outside into a little farm where it's going to be. I did these trees because I needed wood. Now they just turned into super trees. Yes, remains of a creeper explosion. I should find some sort of material to fill in creeper explosions that's unique so you can see where every single creeper is exploded at. Don't ask me why. We've got a lot of sandstone here. That's probably good to... I need to remind myself of that stone slab, so I'll take that. I could take these bookcases down and use them, or at least use the books if they come from it, but I don't really want to do it just yet. And this was the house that I made in the style of these other two, except mine is not furnished but has an upstairs and downstairs, so that's kind of a bonus. Oh, you bugger. So yeah, I think that's about it in terms of my creations on this world. It's a little bit slim for 49 episodes, but we're getting there. I'll if there's any suggestions or feedback you want to give me, by all means go ahead. Would you like me to focus more on just the building, or would you like to see me gather as well? Because I mean, in my original Pauleh's world, I was just going out and building something and moving on to the next thing, building that and then moving on, and it was pretty hard work because I had to do a lot of the resource gathering in my own time, and especially some of those big projects, but it's all worth it in the end. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. There'll be more Pauleh's world to come, and don't forget to check the description of this video. You can download the file save. I'm also going to stick it up on Pauleh.com. If it's not there immediately, keep checking, it'll be up there eventually, so there's a backup. Oh, and if there's any issues with this particular video, let me know, like syncing issues or video quality. I'm just trying a new way of recording it, so again, feedback would be appreciated on that. And that's it. Catch you next time.